Welcome to Decision Arts, transforming data science into an art. Hello everyone. We are going to look at the various roles and designations that are available in the data ecosystem. The reason we are doing this is because there is no clear distinction between the various roles. And there is a huge disconnect between the roles and the designation. This video is highly relevant for freshers who are yet to chart a course in this career, and equally important to all the other people who are already there in this domain but are caught in the confusion. This video will help you to trace a path to the right career choice. Before we begin, let me remind you, there are a lot of people working in the software industry. The software industry, or information technology as such, has many roles like software engineers, programmers, game developers, IT administrators, and database managers. But we are not talking about generic IT, generic software development, or generic programming. We are talking about the decision domain of IT, which is also called as analytics domain. The analytics domain is a small subset of IT which deals with data-driven decision making. With that clearly registered, let's dive right in. At first, we start out in one of the following roles: data analyst, junior data scientist, junior BI developer, software engineer, Python programmer, R developer, or visualization engineer. Well, then you climb up the ladder as senior data analyst, data scientist, BI expert, data engineer. It generally culminates once you reach the top of the ladder as a lead data analyst, principal data scientist, data architect, or a BI architect. This is the end of the line at the executive level. Then you generally have two choices: suit up to become part of the management folks, or become a mercenary, which in IT terms is a subject matter expert or a consultant. Stepping into management would depend upon factors such as loyalty to your company and earning the company's trust, or showing exemplary management skills to drive solutions bang on time. Or, if you choose the latter and would want to become a consultant, you may need a lot of experience, or a top-notch project to show your worth, or perhaps a PhD in the field, a patent, etc. Slim chance, right? But who am I to judge? Alright, let's get back to the basics. What is the difference between the various roles? Well, firstly, a data analyst is an umbrella term, meaning everybody and everyone in the domain is a data analyst, period. Reason? Everyone in the field, immaterial of the role, needs to understand data and handle it with great analytical skills. And practically, a data analyst is unbound, meaning he or she has to do every task without narrowing down on the task. Tasks. Let's list it down: data collection, data storage, data analysis, data reporting, and finally, data modeling. Now it's time to match the tasks to the roles. As we mentioned, a data analyst, senior data analyst, lead data analyst would function to perform all of the above tasks as they are equipped to do it. But the other three roles are a bit choosy when it comes to the tasks. A data engineer or a data architect's primary role is the first two tasks of the pipeline, which is data collection and storage. They are pivotal in designing the system and ensuring the data availability for analysis and modeling as well as reporting. They usually answer questions such as what is the best source for data, what is the optimum storage systems, be it distributed computing, also known as big data frameworks, or cloud computing, etc. Then they have to choose which databases to use: SQL-based relational databases, or NoSQL-based schema-free systems, or graph databases for highly connected network data. Next up are the BI experts. BI stands for business intelligence. These folks are primarily focused on data reporting with little focus on the analysis as well as some amount of modeling. They are pivotal in answering questions in terms of overall business health, understanding what has previously happened, what is the current state of affairs, and why the observed pattern in the metrics came to be, and they alert the stakeholders of persisting problems as well as potential improvements. They help keep stakeholders aware of goals through KPIs, showing them in dashboards and reports. Last up are the data science folks, whose role is simply to model the existing data to identify patterns which could generalize the data to predict newly entering data. Let's look at some examples. If we model the past, we can extrapolate the patterns to predict the future. If we model the existing customers, we can associate which group a newly entering customer is going to resemble. If we model the purchases, we can predict which products have great affinity to be purchased together, etc. That brings us to the end of this video. We hope you can now distinguish between the various roles and their corresponding designations. In the following post, we will discuss the various skills and tools that are relevant for each of these roles. So, until next time, this is goodbye from Giridhar Chandrasekhar. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.